Well, good evening, all you long distance motorcycle riders, campers. Road Hogger here. It's the 24th. I'm at the Campgrounds of America, the KOA at Devil's Tower, Wyoming. I think it's Wyoming. And it's been quite the day. I mean, it, it got to be 109 here today. That's a pretty good temp. Last night, I had a pretty good sleep in the hammock. It got down to around 60, and that was kind of funny because it's like it was 60 at night and early morning, and then by around 10 o'clock, it climbed to like 101, and then by 2, it was like 109. So that was really interesting. Um, I did go into the park, and I went up to the visitor center, got myself another smash penny from them up there, and I was going to go up to the tower itself, but it's a 1.3. There's two different trails. There's one that's 1.3 miles, and there's another 2.8 miles. With my foot and the heat, it's like, no. So I'm kind of missing out on that. And then sometime today, I don't know what happened, but I like banged up my hand. So I've been icing it, like it's kind of swole up, and this is my clutching hand. So uh, anyway, it's just been one thing after another on this trip. Although I've made it, I'm here. Tomorrow morning I break camp and I got to head over to Sturgis. I got a hotel there for 5 days, and I'm going to be there from the 25th to the 30th. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make any of the kind of rides that everybody talks about out there because for the next few days there's supposed to be heavy rain and thunderstorms throughout that area. So we're going to play it by ear and see because that's a good jumping off point. I did want to go see Mount Rushmore and Custer State Park, uh, but if the weather is poor between my hand and my foot, that makes motorcycling a little bit rougher. So anyway, we'll see how it plays out. But campground's been nice, but it's like a typical KOA, man. It's like a 7 pound bag of ice is $7, and I had a chicken salad salad today for lunch and a drink, and it was $17. I mean, I had food here I could have gotten, but it was kind of nice to sit in the air conditioning in there, so I did that instead. So, uh, I mean, I got food. I got supper for this evening, and so everything's like going according to plan. So after I leave Sturgis, I'm just going to be heading home. It's another 2,000 miles. Hopefully, I can get my oil changed there at the Black Hills Harley Davidson dealership. I was talking to some guys that were here today, and they already banged through there and said that they were taking people on a first come first serve basis. So you know what? I got 5 days. I can go over there maybe 2 hours before they open up and camp out and get in the queue to get my oil changed because I'm at 6,000 miles right now, and add another three. It'd be best if I just go ahead and get it done, and I can't even imagine what they charge for that because this is like rally pre-rally. So we'll see. If it's not 300, I'd be surprised for an oil change. I know what all you're saying. It's like, why don't you just do it yourself? And it's like, you know what? Crawling around the ground, having to get a pan. Actually, it's like, you know what? I'm not really up to that right now. Changing it outside because evidently Sturgis is supposed to be in the low hundreds also. So that wouldn't be too much fun as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, so on that note, this is Roadhogger saying good night and God bless.